Hello folks, this has gone Spy, the Spy, and we're coming back to you live for Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic, as we have learned that Sunry is maybe accused of frame, but evidence shows that he has been running from the scene before the shooting, so we don't exactly know much, only to know that if we go to the hotel we may be able to get some answers about the evidence of what we have learned from the judges and from summary of what we should keep an eye on. The medal and something about this. It was something about why would someone else be in the scene of the crime besides Sunry and that Sith woman. So we're going to be seeing if we can go to that hotel now. And then there's another matter of what we have learned. There's a Selkev that wants to have us to investigate why the Republic wants to hire mercenaries and why none of them returned yet. So we're going to see if we can find out about it. And he said that he is the friend of the Republic. But we're going to learn more whether or not if he is or not. And there's another matter of what we have learned. And my instincts were correct about the Sith being on Manon. The Selkev youth, the teenagers perhaps, that one of the Selkev have talked about, that this missing of the Selkev youth began at the arrival of the Sith, so I knew immediately that the Sith could be behind it, and so did the Selkev, and only because that his daughter was among the missing Selkev youth, so we agreed to help him to get back to find the missing Selkev and to see if the Sith were really behind it. And my gut instincts are correct about the other assumptions. So right now, let's get to it. I just had a conversation with the Strunken Sod over here. Not much useful.
We might have a position within the Sith organization for one such as you.
Your offer is pretty good, but I've heard some nasty things about you, Sith. Is it true you bombed Taris into dust?
This is war. In war, certain distasteful acts cannot be avoided. But ask yourself this, when we win the war, would you rather be against the Sith or with us?
You make a good point. And I have never turned down a job that pays up front.
Excellent. Report to the Sith Embassy tomorrow for your assignment.
It looks like the Republic's not the only one that's been wanting the mercenaries to be recruited. The Sith also wants to get something done.
I have no desire to speak to you. I know you have links to the Republic.
Very well then. I didn't want to talk with you anyway. And this is Shellis. He told us about the missing Selkev, about his daughter, so we're going to search in Ned. And this is Nyko. He's the one who told us about investigate why the Republic keeps recruiting mercenaries and why none of them return, so we're going to be investigating on that. Nor tells Sunry we'll be back soon. We just need to head to the hotel to get some information on what's really going on and how this really began. Okay. We're going to bring you up to speed later, Jolie, but for now... Mission, HK, let's go have a look around about... Roland Wine is the man that is at the Republic Enclave that we should go talk about. Alright, now we're going to be heading to the east. This could get ugly.
Precious Republic's day is outnumbered. It won't be long until Malak turns his armada loose on Coruscant itself.
As if.
Save your empty threats, Sith scum. Malak isn't stupid enough to attack the core worlds. Now with the entire Republic fleet waiting for him.
You're a fool. When the Sith descend on Coruscant, our numbers will block out the sun itself. The galactic senator as will collapse trembling in fear and beg for mercy at Malak's feet.
You underestimate the Republic's resolve. We'll die before we surrender Coruscant.
That can be arranged. Remember what happened to Taris?
Don't you dare bring Taris into this.
Into the core worlds.
He wouldn't dare.
Now it is you who underestimate our resolve.
Glad that didn't turn out to be a fight. I thought it could have gone ugly.
I have to stop talking to the Sith. If it wasn't for those damn Selkath neutrality laws, I'd teach that Sith a thing or two.
You have to learn to control your anger, soldier. Anger leads to the path of the dark side. You must know this.
I suppose you're right. You probably know best. You are a Jedi, after all. I guess any man doesn't help any. Well, as long as the Sith stay out of my way, I'll stay out of theirs.
I still haven't met the person that has sent me the datapad to meet him here. Wait a minute. That name? I knew it. Alright, if I'm going to see what exactly does this Hulis character wants, I'm going to have to do this alone. Mission, HK, head back to Yemen Hog. I'll call you two guys later. That's rather a strange greeting. The Sith maybe, but the Republic, no. Answers? Answers to what? Everything. Who are you? Hulis? Sami Veg gave me the message of the datapad to see you alone. What is it you wish to discuss, and how do you know me? You knew my name? I never heard of you, nor I heard about these, nor heard of. What is it about you people that you do? A whisper? Okay, a little bastard. Farewell, I understand. What is it that you people do? As if freak? Now what is it that you want? So, you are part of a secret organized society that is forbidden, eh? Farewell. I'll observe the secrecy of your order from now. You better not toy with me right now. Elite bounty hunters? How does anybody hire you if nobody even knows you exist? Handful of people. Guildmasters? Then you're nothing but common assassins? Kalanord, what do you know about him? You work for the Republic? I don't believe you. How in the hell is killing innocent people help the Republic at all? Servant the Republic? You're the reason why the Republic hasn't collapsed a long time ago? I don't believe you. I object to what you just said. This is a little hard to believe. What's in this for me? This guy can't be serious. Okay, farewell. As much as I don't like what you're suggesting, what do I have to do to join this organization society? A target. So if I wish to talk to you about this business you got, I would need to come along? Alright, what exactly do I need to do to prove myself worthy of the Generata? Alright, I can be discreet. Only you provide. Fine. And what would happen if I tell someone about this? On that one, for once we can have an agreement if you have been hidden for so long. Very well, I understand what you're saying. Now, explain to me who is going to be my targets. Glance over Sulan, or two targets, Rodian and Tower Republic. Alright, tell me about Sulan Santor. You tried to kidnap the daughter of the Khorasan sector. So, Sulan could be at Tatooine. Alright, then tell me about Lorgol. Alright. I really don't like doing this assassination business, but in the only way to learn what this organization can do, I'm going to have to do what they're telling me for now. Is there anything else that I need to know about? Or is Solon dead? So I can either kill the targets of one of those people. Fine. As much as I disagree with your methods or don't like any of what you're proposing, fun to be able to learn about this organization society of his. I'm going to need to deal with what they're asking me for now. It's not going to be forever. Why you're just standing there in the corner? Business. Basalt cards. Let's see what you got. Alright. Alright. HK, Candace, come with me.
How much for all this stuff, Tybar? Thanks, Tybar. Catch you next week.
Okay, from what General and Agent has said, I can either kill the targets of Lorgal or Sulon. I really don't have time to go back to Tatooine right now, so we're going to see if we can find Lorgal here. But first, let's get some supplies. And that I am. So you believe him innocent, framed by the Sith? Good. Is that so then? Okay then. Do you know anything about the Sunray case, since you admire the man? The hotel is exactly where I was going anyway. Let's see what you have in stock. Alright. Alright, that's pretty much good right now. It's good that there are some resistance here and then believe some resistance. So we're going to try and see if we can get some. This must be the hotel that the people were talking about, including the judges. Alright, we're going to switch up from Kenders to Jolie.
You were the one defending Sunry now, huh? Well, the hotel's open for you. And I guess I gotta answer any questions you want too.
You don't seem thrilled about that. Well, either way, can you tell me about what you saw at the night of the murder?
The Sith woman, Alasa, rented a room in the hotel. An hour or two later, Sunry comes in and goes to her room. A couple hours later, I hear a blaster shot and see Sunry running. He can't run good because he's a cripple, but he still was going pretty fast. I would swear he started after the shot, though.
After the shot? Are you sure about that?
Yeah, I'm pretty damn sure he left after the shot went off.
Could have gone off after he left?
No, I don't think so. I mean, it's possible, just barely. But I wouldn't say that to the court.
You could testify it happened after he left.
No. No way I'm lying to the court just because you want to get your Republic buddy off or whatever. I have no interest in going to prison.
You could help in a great man, even if he was. I could pay you 200 credits to say it.
No. No way I'm lying to the court just because you want to get your Republic buddy off or... No.
Very well. I'll ask you something else then.
What do you want to know?
What do you know about Sunry and Alessa?
Alasa used to rent rooms here every week or so. Then Sunry would come by a couple hours later and stay all night. It doesn't take a genius to figure out what was going on.
Who are the witnesses in the hotel?
There were only 2 other people in the hotel when it happened. One was a Rhodian named Bluecore. Seems like a really dirty, shifty type. Normally I don't let his kind in here. I'm a reputable businessman, you know. But there weren't many people here, so I decided to take a chance. The other is a regular named Fear with me. He's a Pazak player. Probably an addict, but he claims he's big in some circles. Don't know anything about him other than that. Anything else you want to know?
That's all for now. I have no more questions for now. Thank you for your time.
Well, okay. If you need anything else, I'm gonna be right here.
So he appeared running after the shots?
You with the cell, Kath? You here to see me about the murder, too? I told the damn fish everything I knew. What more do you all want from me?
For starters, what do you know about Sunry and Alessa?
Sunry, I only heard of once or twice in passing. Some sort of old-time war hero against the Sith. Seen him around in the hotel, too. Going to Alassa's room always, of course.
Always?
Kept the rest of the building up half the night with their damn antics, usually.
You mean Sunry was having a relationship with Alessa?
I'm not saying anything like that. What they did in that room in private is their business. And there isn't any rule against Sith and Republic seeing each other for personal reasons. Although if you think a Sith Master didn't know,
Sith
you
Master?
must be fooling yourself.
What do you know? What do you mean, Sith Master?
Oh, well, Alassa was a Sith, so of course she'd have to have someone above her. Yeah, I didn't see anything.
Doubtful. What did you see?
I didn't see anything, and there's no way you can make me say otherwise. Now quit asking.
Maybe I could toss in 100 credits.
100 credits isn't enough for the kind of trouble I'd be having if I told you. Sorry, you're going to have to look somewhere else.
Okay, I'll ask something else.
Thanks.
What did you see at the night of the murder?
I was in my room, minding my own business with the latest copy of Pazak Weekly, checking out the listings for the big tournament that's going to be held here soon, when I heard a blaster shot. Being still alive, and therefore smart enough not to stick my head out immediately, I didn't go out right away. I looked out after a minute and saw Glupor in the hall by Alas's room, and Sunray running like the wind. You can't tell me that someone who was running like that, and he was pretty fast for a cripple, isn't guilty.
Very well. I have no more questions for now.
Yes, well, I'll be right here. Not like they're letting me go anywhere else.
It's obvious that he knows something, but I'll be asking about that later. You must be Glupor then. What do you... I have some questions about the murder of Alessa. Why were you at the hotel? What did you see? What about Alessa's room? Pay Glupor to do? Did someone pay you to do something in that room, Glupor? Simply asking. So it was you who put that medallion in her hand? I got some questions about murder of Alessa. Alright then. Alright.
You again. Didn't I tell you people everything I knew? So why do you keep coming back to me?
I need to explain what do you see at the night of the murder?
I was in my room, minding my own business with the latest copy of Pazak Weekly, checking out the listings for the big tournament that's going to be held here soon, when I heard a blaster shot. Being still alive, and therefore smart enough not to stick my head out immediately, I didn't go out right away. I looked out after a minute and saw Glupor in the hall by Alas's room, and Sunray running like the wind. You can't tell me that someone who was running like that, and he was pretty fast for a cripple, isn't guilty.
What do you know about Sunray and Alessa?
Sunray I only heard of once or twice in passing. Some sort of old-time war hero against the Sith. Seen him around in the hotel, too. Going to Alassa's room always, of course. Kept the rest of the building up half the night with their damn antics, usually.
Alessa roomed here often?
Yes, she rented a room every week or so. Coincidentally, it was right about the same time that Sunray would show up. They didn't seem all that discreet, either.
You mean Sunray was having a relationship with Alessa?
I'm not saying anything like that. What they did in that room in private is their business. And there isn't any rule against Sith and Republic seeing each other for personal reasons. Although if you think her Sith Master didn't know, you must be fooling yourself.
Sith Master?
Well, Alessa was a Sith, so of course she'd have to have someone above her. Yeah, I didn't see anything.
What did you see?
I didn't see anything, and there's no way you can make me say otherwise. Now quit asking.
Maybe I toss in 100 credits?
Since you put it that way.
Alright.
Well,
what did you see?
I saw Alessa coming in wearing this big cloak.
Cloak?
I was on my way to my room, and she normally wears stuff like that, so I didn't pay her too much attention.
She's
but this time,
a dark
I
Jedi?
accidentally brushed up against her, Accidentally, of course, and her cloak fell open. Now, I don't have any qualms about the Sith. I leave them alone, and they leave me alone. And seeing as how Alassa had a Sith lightsaber under her cloak, I'm not going to poke that hornet's nest.
She's a dark Jedi.
Seems so. But I'm not getting myself in any further with the Sith. I know how ruthless they are. Now, that's all I'm going to tell you. I'll testify to the court, but you aren't going to get anything else out of me.
That's alright. That's the only thing I want to get out of you anyway. I knew it. The Sith is indeed trying to frame Sunry, and the fact that Alessa was a Dark Jedi explains it much of how. But what doesn't make sense is that why would they be seeing each other? What on?
You, Jedi. I hear you are investigating the Sunry murder trial, are you not?
What of it?
This case is not at all what it appears to be. Many currents, might I say, flow beneath the surface.
What do you mean?
This murder is much more complicated than it may first appear. The Sunry and Alassa are proxies for their governments, and both sides want the other to fail. You can see the journey by the footprints. You understand, yes?
I think so, kinda.
I'm saying they both had something to do with it.
Both of
They
them?
both kept their hands in this from the start. If you want to get to the bottom of this murder, you might seek information from both the Sith and the Republic, likely in their embassies.
Wasn't this for you? Why should I believe you?
Because you have no one else to trust. Not Sunry, not the witnesses, and certainly not the judges. And if you take my advice, what have you to lose? Heed my advice, Jedi, and you may yet find the truths in this murder.
That's weird. It sounds like this man knows what's really going on in this murder scene. Very well. Alright, HK, thank you for assisting. Right now, we head back to the Yamanog. As for you, Carve, come with us. You must be Roland Wand. The Republic soldier at the docks told me about you, along with the negotiator.
Welcome to Manan. I'm Roland Wand. As the official representative of the Republic Embassy on this planet, I'm here to help all citizens of the Republic should they require aid.
Why are your soldiers loading so much Kolta?
Kolto is a precious resource. Its healing powers are near miraculous. During times of war, Kolto becomes even more valuable. As long as we have the permits, we will continue to harvest Kolto and ship it to our Republic soldiers battling against the Sith. Of course, the Sith enjoy the very same privileges. If there was some way we could gain an edge over the Sith in our Kolto supply. But the Selkath are fiercely protective of their neutrality in this conflict. They do not want to grant either side an advantage.
Agreed. They want to keep things neutrality, and I can understand they don't want anything part of war, like some of the species. Now, I have some questions about the Auto City.
A beautiful place, Auto City. A paradise on the water. But remember, within the city itself, the Selkath have absolute authority. They're a tough race, but fair.
Yeah.
Obey the Selkath laws, keep the peace, and you should encounter no problems. I assume you received a visitor guide to the city when you docked your ship. I regret there is little I can tell you that's not in the visitor guide, my good Jedi. My duties rarely permit me to venture beyond the walls of the Republic Embassy.
I'm on a mission from the Jedi Council from Tatooine. Perhaps you can help me with it?
Oh, of course. Of course, I'll do whatever I can. But I'm only a simple diplomatic representative of the Republic. I doubt I can be of any use to the Jedi Council.
I see the star map, an ancient remnant of a forgotten race. Do you know anything about it? Do you know where I can find it?
An ancient and forgotten race. And you think it may be here on Manan?
I know. Wait, you know something?
Well, perhaps. But if you want to get information about that, you'll have to do something for me first.
What do you want me to do?
We were using a submersible reconnaissance droid in the oceans surrounding Otto City, and it was damaged. It took a data recording of the outside of the city before being driven off by the Firaxan sharks.
Sharks?
But while it was returning to the surface, it encountered difficulties and was disabled. Its automatic systems floated it to the surface, but we could not retrieve it in time. The Sith were applying subtle pressure to the Selkath authorities for some reason we've not determined, and were able to delay us long enough that they could retrieve the droid before we did. The droid's data centers are heavily encrypted, so it will take the Sith several days, we believe, to get to its data. It was captured 12 hours ago. It is imperative that we get it back.
Where is this droid? And what is it, and what kind of information does it have?
It's heavily guarded, we're sure, in the Sith embassy here on Manon. Since we have no remaining soldiers to spare, and certainly not our elite ones, we have no one capable of entering the Sith base and retrieving it. That is what we would ask you to do.
Okay then, how do I get into the Sith base?
There are several leads we've been working on to get into the Sith base. Any of them should work for you, although it might be wise to concentrate your efforts on just one. The first method that's possible is to help us interrogate a Sith prisoner we managed to catch after he tried to infiltrate our base. He's being held just inside our enclave. We think he may be able to give us the passcode that the Sith give their informers to enter the base. He has proved most resilient so far.
Okay, is there another way that we can get into the base?
We managed to pick up a crate of blank Sith data cards, the type they use for pass cards. The encryption system to unlock them is very difficult, however. But if you are more skilled than our technicians, you may be able to gain access that way.
Okay, is there another way besides those two options?
The Sith have got the Selkath to give them exclusive use of one of the main hangar bays.
I think I saw that hangar
Visiting
bay
Sith
door,
masters use
but it
this
was
bay to
locked.
land, then take a speeder over the water to an external entrance to the Sith enclave. The luckless spy we mentioned earlier had a pass card to that hangar on him. While it is surely well guarded, it may prove to be the most direct route. Here's the card. The Sith base itself is very heavily guarded. If they became aware of your presence, I fear you would be quickly outnumbered and killed.
I've been through worse
Here's a pass card to
situations,
get you inside
don't worry.
our facility. You should find out all you need to get started in there. You can choose whichever of the methods you want, as long as you get in the base and get the data recording back. Which method do you think you would like to try first?
As much as I wanted to try to get to that alien bay and assault it, I'd rather interrogate the prisoner and then decipher the pass card and see if I can raid that base. Now, I'll interrogate the prisoner first, after the pass card, and then I'll raid the landing bay.
Good call. Just make sure you don't push him too hard or we might lose him. I wish you luck in your task. Should you retrieve the data recording from the droid, return it here to me, and we can see about getting you that information.
Okay then, thank you, Wand. Alright. Lorpax. That's Lorpagal right there. Okay, we're going to need to do this discreetly. And I really hate doing this, but we're going to have to. And I'm not going to have missions, hands to be covered in this. And I'd rather not have T3 in this either, but we're going to need to do this. And there's no other option right now. Alright, so T3, I'm going to need you to access that terminal and kill the guy. Apologies, but your crimes is up.
What?
Alright, now we'll be going after, talking to that agent and tell him of the news.
So, you're the one Roland has got to help us interrogate this prisoner. I hope your Jedi powers will come in useful. This one has been most resistant.
I'll do what
He's
I
a
can.
Sith spy we picked up a little while ago, snooping around outside trying to get in. We thought he was suspicious and brought him inside when the Selkath weren't looking. But it seems the Sith have done a pretty good job of conditioning this guy, and we haven't been able to break him yet.
What exactly do they do to him?
The Sith protect their really important spies with some sort of mental force feedback system.
Seriously?
They can turn their minds in on themselves, so force compulsion is more effective. Combine this with conventional training to resist interrogation, and sometimes it takes months to get them to tell what they know. Do you want to interrogate him now?
Yes, let's get started.
Well, the training the Sith gave him will protect him from most normal interrogation techniques, and also from forced persuasion. We have found a few hooks you might find useful. He was with another man when he was first spotted. We think it was another spy, but we didn't manage to catch him. We also seized some personal documents he had on him when he was captured. It would seem that he's married to a woman named Tila.
Tila?
We checked this in our computers, and it seems to hold up. We've sent a couple of agents to investigate, but it may be a while.
Okay, what do I have to work with?
What we have here is your standard issue truth serum. It should make him spill his guts in no time. But there is a catch.
Of course there is. So what's the catch?
Because of his conditioning, he's able to resist it at small doses. But if you give him too much, his body realizes what you're trying to do and shuts his mind down completely. If you do that, you'll have to inject him with an antidote that neutralizes the truth serum. Unfortunately, that too has a drawback.
I detected a pattern here, soldier.
It causes short-term memory loss. This may work to your advantage because you can try the same tactic over and over again. But if you use it too much, you may forget everything we want to know. Shall we get it started then?
I can see how this could be serious. Okay, I'll choose my sentence carefully. Get him to wake up. I'm ready.
Hey you, wake up. Someone wants to talk to you.
What do you want?
Relax here. I'm not here to threaten you.
You're not. You lies. You work for the Republic.
And this, folks, is where the good cop, bad cop routine comes in now. So take a note and some piece of sheet of paper to remember how interrogations work. If you talk, we can make this worth your while.
You think me weak enough to give in to false promises of wealth and riches? The Sith are stronger than that. We will have it all eventually anyway.
We are the only ones here that will take you in now.
The Sith will never trust you again, spy. We're the only place you have left. Tell us what we want to know.
Never. I am Sith. I will never betray them. Your Republic is weak, and will soon fall at any rate.
Your empty words is not going to do much, spy. Now, I don't want to hurt you unless you make me.
There's nothing you can do to me, Jedi, that the Sith wouldn't do worse. I'm not afraid of you.
I'm not here to make you be afraid, but I am here to give you an option that you should think carefully upon. Now, let's try something else.
What do you want?
Let's talk about your companion. We know about him.
What companion?
We don't really need you, anyway. Your companion will tell us what we need to know anyway.
The gutless Sith worm is already starting to crack. We'll have what we need within hours.
He wouldn't talk. Perhaps he already. No.
Good. Now, if you don't tell us, he will suffer.
But he... Please, don't hurt us.
Perhaps we will give you back to the Sith, but to keep him instead.
Of course, they would never believe we let you go so easily, but they would all too happily believe you betrayed them.
All right. I'll tell you what you want to know.
All right. What's the code?
What's the passcode to the Sith base?
It's Zeta 245698 Alpha. Just no more.
Good. With this pass, you should be able to get into the Sith base without trouble. Just don't delay too long, or they might learn that he's been captured.
As I said, after interrogating this bastard, I'm going to see if I can decipher the code. So, that room should be where we can get started with that. But we can also take that mysterious man's advice about...
So you're the one who's gonna try to get into the Sith base, eh? Good luck, you're gonna need it. This is our main computer room here. We got the box of passcards we got from the Sith, but we haven't been able to break their encryption yet. We have been able to decode the numeric system they use, but there are holes in our terminal sequence patterns.
Terminal sequence?
The strings of numbers that end the code sequences. If we could complete those strings, we would have the key to their encryption system. The encryption system is composed of 6 matrices. Each is based on a mathematical method. The holes we're missing are the final number in each of the strings. Most are simple, but the final 2 matrices seem to be much more difficult. Well, the second last matrix has a pattern looping back on itself, or something. And the last is divided into smaller subparts. Maybe the pattern for that is within each part. But I have to admit, all this is a bit over my head. I haven't even been able to slice past the first matrix, and I've been at this for hours. I've ruined a dozen cards already. But the good thing is we have a whole box of them, so you don't have to worry about running out anytime soon.
Alright then.
Since Roland said you were cleared, you can use the computer freely. I'll be here if you have any questions.
Alright, Carf. Thank you for your being here, but right now we need you and T3 to switch out for Jolee and Mission. Alright, this computer should have something in the security camera. If the room before taking it into the crime scene is there, we should be able to have something. So Mission, do your stuff. Alright, data archives, this could be it. It shows that the fish eye view from this. A beautiful young woman enters the room, followed by a much older man. That's Sunry. As she walks further into the room, he softly closes the door. Oh my god. He killed her? I don't believe this. Sunry actually did it. We had to get to the bottom of this. Perhaps in the Civ Enclave we could learn something.
Yes?
Thank you, Mission. Alright, let's decipher the code. 22... 18... Oh jeez, this is gonna take a while. Alright. Alright. We don't need to do that description code. So let's see if we can write that. To inform that HNO, General Goddard, agent, about what we have accomplished. first, if I'm to talk to him alone about this business, I'm going to have to talk to him alone. Sorry guys, really don't like doing this behind your backs. It sticks me to the stomach. Logo is dead. Test. Farm Squad. A shapeshifter, the second one. And the third is a Selkav known as Ithork. Tell me about foreign Dusvarga. Sounds like a sadistic monster. I might be. He's on Tatooine. I'll find before any tips for this mission I should be aware of. Is that so? Okay, then I need you to tell me what you know about Rulin Parak. A shapeshifter? Alright, is there any tips about this mission when I find him? So he's going to be on Kashyyyk. And after seeing the star map there, that has caused the evolution of the creatures in the Shadowlands to evolve quicker rate, it much makes more sense why he would be there. Now, what about Ithor Gondor? What do you know about him? A con artist and a blackmailer? He's somewhere in Manan. So there's a twirling named Fick and the Manon's hoop track. Why would Fick set up in a mean between us? Very well. Is there anything else I need to know about?
Agi inko tune chuna muri ra tangi mama chikuna tongki pa nonku nek abog ki muri ra kun kin.
Nothing right now. I got some questions about the Gen Norda.
Tong hit wama aki inko tune ko tong hit wama ki aki inko tune tong pa nokun non.
Why? Who even formed this guild, and where did it begin? It was before the Republic itself was founded. Special enemies from the shadows who hired you? Why haven't the Gen Norda assassinated Malik if they are so powerful? Is that so? Well, I want to start from Malik and not having him cause any more problems by working in your wing. Did the Jedi Order know anything about your guild? Did they know that your guild existed for so long? So there were Jedi Masters that knows about your presence? One of many. I don't need to tell them if I have already dealt with you people. Now, tell me more about the Gen Norda. Very well done. I don't have any more questions right now. I'll be back when I complete those assignments. Alright folks, I'm going to have to cut this short, and we'll be right back after these messages. Hexagon Spy, the Spy sign off.